Welcome. Happy Wednesday. I'm so excited to be here together today for our resistance band training. Welcome, Jen. We are going to hit the road running today. We have got a great class set up today. We're going to be running through our circuit 3 times, and we're about 45 seconds on with a 15-second recovery. Make sure that whatever you do today, you fit the workout to make it work for your body today at this very moment. Whatever adjustments, modifications you need to make, take them and make it work for you. If you're not sure what kind of modifications you need, feel free to get me onto the chat and I'll be welcome and happy to offer you some alternative options. With regards to the bands, make sure that you have bands that may be a variety of resistances. I have an open-ended band that we can easily tie and make into a loop band if you want. I also have a loop band here, just a quicker option, but we'll use this today as an open-ended band. We can make this into a loop band today. All right, so let's get going. Make sure you have water, make sure you have no trip hazards around you, and let's get warmed up. Let's start with our marches. Beautiful. Lift up those knees. Fantastic. Nice job. Keep a little bit of movement in the arms here. Remember, warm-ups are just here to create heat, to get our mind body ready for our effort today. No stress whatsoever. So if it starts to feel like it's too demanding, slow it down just a little bit, create a little bit of heat, but try to keep the breath nice and fluid as if you're able to keep a conversation. Let's go ahead, take a nice big breath in, extend the arms up overhead, lengthen the spine, and exhale, release. Fantastic. Breathe in, reach those arms, lengthen your spine. Exhale, release. Fantastic. One more time. Breathe in. And let's go ahead and reach those arms down, march it out. Fantastic. Nice job. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to reach our feet down to the floor, so plant them. We're going to karate chop from the hips, bend in from the knees, lengthen from the spine, and kick it out to side steps. Here we go. Little tap onto the ground here. Open up through the chest. Nice job. Fantastic. Looking great. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're going to invite a little movement into the arms in about 10 seconds. Try to keep that breath nice and fluid to the belly. Keep that smile. You're looking great. Here we go. Let's move a little bit of the arms. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Open, side, front, side. Nice job. Front, side. Beautiful. Excellent. Looking great. Take a nice big breath in. Nice little tap there. Wonderful. Awesome. Keep it going. Make sure you're not holding that breath. Awesome. All right, stay with me for 10, 9, 8, looking great. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. Beautiful. Stay here. Let's go ahead and reach those arms up overhead. Beautiful. On your exhale, release. Strong T. Pull up those knees. Use those abs. Start your arm circles here. Energize through those fingertips. Drop the shoulders. Soften the jaw. Awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful. Fantastic. Looking great. 10 more seconds here. We're going to switch directions. If your arms are starting to get tired, make sure you take a break. Listen to your body. Beautiful. In 3, we'll switch directions. In 2, and 1. Other side. Here we go. Relax those shoulders. Beautiful. Nice. You got it. Looking great. About 12 more seconds here. Well done. In 10, 9, 8. That was a long 12 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In my mind, it was 12. It really was a little bit more like 8. All right, nice job. We're going to plant our feet. Here we go. Let's go ahead. Karate chop one more time from the hips, long through the spine. Take that right arm out, left, right leg out, back through center. Reach and back. Now I want you to make sure your abs are nice and pulled in. Single arm, single leg. Left leg is in a nice bend here. So you're almost like in a single leg squat here. I want you energizing through those glutes. lengthening through the arm as far as feels comfortable for you. Remember, if you've got some things going on the shoulder, maybe you're not going to come up too high here. Maybe you're only going to come up halfway. Beautiful. We're going to take this into a balance in 10. So we'll reach that leg back and then we're going to pull it up. Use a bit of those abs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it back, pull it up, reach and pull. Remember, this is a warm up, but if you feel like you need a little bit more, maybe you're not feeling warm quite yet, pick up the tempo. Don't compromise form though. In the effort to try and pick up tempo or pace, make sure you're grounded through that left leg. Stay with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, you got it, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. March it out. Woo! Fantastic. Starting to feel that heat building. Well done. All right, let's land those feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Left arm, left leg, right knee bends, back into those reaches, hip extension. Beautiful. Make sure you're keeping those abs pulled in. Now watch your gaze here. Might be tempting to kind of knock the chin towards the chest, but I really want you to keep that chin nice and neutral. Keep it stacked along the rest of the spine. Energize through the leg and the arm. Feel those glutes pulling in and working. Extend the arm as far as feels comfortable. Dynamic movement here. Fantastic. All right, let's keep it going for 5. We're going to go into that balance in 4, 3, you got it, 2, 1. Here we go. Pull it up. Reach out. Pull. Remember, if you're going at a different tempo to me, that's okay. Find your own rhythm here. Maybe it's faster, maybe it's slower. Yes. Fantastic. Pull it up. Use those core muscles. Imagine a lever you're pulling down, and as you're pulling that lever down, that knee is lifting. Beautiful. Looking great. Stay with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out. Nice job. Fantastic. Excellent. All right. We are going to get ready to go into our main set. So let's slow it down. Beautiful. Fantastic. All right. Go ahead and grab some water. Now we're going to start off right away with a squat to lateral lift. Now, my intention is to allow you to choose whether you want to use a band for this or not. So you can do body weight only, whereby we're going to go into a squat with a lateral leg lift. If you want to add a little bit of resistance, tie your band, set your band between your ankle and your knee. It is totally optional for you to choose that as an option. So I'm going to use my loop band. If you don't have a loop band and you want to use a band for this effort, go ahead and tie your open-ended band. Make sure you do not put a band around any of your joints. So we're going to avoid the ankle and we're going to avoid the knee. Too much force on those joints is going to really throw your ankles off and your knees. So we want to make sure we're nice and solid there. So with regards to your open band, if you do want to tie it, make sure you have enough resistance, but not so much that it's going to put too much pressure on the glutes here. So starting with your loop band, just going to give Kaz a second here because he's getting his band. So I was just saying, Kaz, make sure that you tie it so that you have enough resistance, but also enough range to be able to move your leg. Sometimes if the band is too heavy, it's going to really kind of throw you off. You're going to be forcing a little bit too much on the hips. So from here, we're going to go into a squat. We'll land that leg, lift back through center. We're going to do one leg only, and then we'll move over to the other side. So let's get going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Here we go. Down, lift, down, lift. Now again, I'm going with my own tempo here, but I want you to honor your tempo. Try to make sure you land that upper body. I don't want to tilt over like a bird in a water feeder here. So stay tall, really stand up tall, and then just kick that leg out. There you go. Nice job. Watch that form. Keep that upper body solid like a statue almost. Flex into that heel. Really get the back of the legs fired up here. 8 seconds. Looking great. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Shake that off. All right. So just as a little reminder here for this effort, when we come down, we're going to lift. We're going to anchor into one leg. We're going to stay tall. So you'll notice everything else is pretty stable, pretty rooted. And then I'm going to lift the leg. So we want to just kind of avoid that tilting because then we're not really kicking into that glute. Okay, here we go. 5, other side. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Feet forward. As you come into your squat, make sure your knees are behind your toes. Your back is long. Take your time. Don't rush. Wednesdays are like our day to kind of take it down a notch and just kind of tune into the body. So really feel no pressure here. Just follow your own rhythm. Nice job. Looking great. Beautiful. That's it. Back is long. You got it. 15 seconds. Almost there. Awesome. Woo. Great job. Stay with me. Fantastic. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Nice job. Fantastic. Shake that off. Woo. Nice job. All right, I'm going to take that band off. And I'm going to transition over to my open-ended band for some alternating bicep curls. Again, here, if you have a band that has handles, great. I don't have those. I do have them, but I'm not using them for these classes. I'm going to use the regular open-ended bands. But if you do have them at home, by all means, bring them down or use them. I don't know, bring them up, bring them down, wherever you are. So we're going to do a single leg staggered stance, one leg behind the other. We're going to alternate our bicep curls. So you want to make sure you got enough resistance. I like to hold my bands like a coffee cup so that my wrists are really nice and neutral. We're going to stay nice and tall, spine nice and tall. Imagine you're being pulled up from the crown of the head. Alternate sides, lift and lift. Again, so you get to choose that resistance. So Kaz has got some amazing bands there with some handles, which look amazing. That's really handy as well if you've got those at home. Beautiful. Awesome. Nice and tall here. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, I always say it in class, resistance bands are so versatile. And they are also a terrific way to really challenge the body, not only on the concentric movement, so on the effort side of the movement, but also on the releasing side. You're kind of working against that resistance and offering an opportunity not to let that arm or leg or whatever we're working on to bounce back. So you're always working. Nice job. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Fantastic. All right, excellent. All right, so if you have an open-ended band, we're going to do some steering wheels next with a little bit of sumo squats. So I'm going to bend, I'm going to kind of take my band and put it in half here. I'm going to open up the band. I'm going to put a little pressure here into the band. I'm going to get myself into that sumo squat position. Legs are externally rotated, heels are in. As we're going to bend down, we're going to rotate back through center. Rotate opposite side. So alternating sides, shoulders are rolled back, pressure into the band as we move into these sumos with the steering wheel. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Good. Now keep that band in the arms here. I want you to keep those arms shoulder height. Knees are tracking with your toes. Please be careful that when you come to those sumos, your knees are tracking with your first and second big toe. If you're not sure, take a look down and make sure upper body is nice and tall. You got it. 30 seconds in. Don't let up on that resistance. Hold that resistance. You've got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You're looking great. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Excellent job. Beautiful. Awesome. Fantastic. All right. I'm going to take a little moment here. Now, next, we're going to be moving into some diagonal pull aparts, alternating sides. So I'm going to loosen up my band. You get to choose at home how much resistance you want. So I'm going to loosen it up here. We're going to go into diagonal pull aparts, back through center, diagonal, other side. Going to be working the posterior side of the body. Start with your arms extended, turn them out, open, back through center, open, back through center. Keep those abs drawn in, nice and steady with the breathing. Nice job, looking great. Beautiful, you got it. Open up those arms like you're creating an X here. Woo, fantastic, looking great. Breathe in, good. Try not to rotate here. Stay nice and tall. The only thing you're opening and closing are your arms. Beautiful. Stay with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You got it. And 1. Nice job. And rest. Fantastic. Whew. Could perhaps feel the posterior side of the deltoid getting a really nice fired up there, but you're also working the core just from a stabilization standpoint. Great, great, great job. All right, team, we're gonna take it into a little opener with some alternating lunges, a pull apart, alternating lunges as we move into our pull apart. So we're gonna come into this zombie position, if you will. Arms are shoulder distance apart. As we're gonna press back into our lunge, we're gonna pull the band apart, back through center, other side, back through center. When you do your lunge, I want you to be tall. I want your front knee to track over your ankle. I want you to ground into the earth. Take your time, don't rush to those lunges. All right, 3, shoulders back, 2, 1. Here we go, pull apart, alternate lunge. Again, if you want more intensity, you choose that resistance on your band. You choose your tempo. Keep those arms shoulder height. That's it. Good. Fantastic. We're 25 in. We got 20 to go. Stay with me. Beautiful. Excellent. Almost there. 10, 9. Whoo! A little bit of that sensation going on in the arms here. 3, 2, almost there. 1, and rest. Whew. Fantastic. Excellent job. All right, grab some water. Now we're going to go into a little tricep overhead extension. That'll be the last effort before we come down to core. Now, with the band, if you've got an open-ended band, we're going to lay 1/2 of the band down. Make sure when you put your foot on it, you're not putting the arch of the foot down, but rather the ball. That's going to make sure you've got your weight on that band so it doesn't snap back. If you hear snap, close those eyes. All right, we're going to bring the band behind us. Now, if you have a band that is with a handle on it, same idea. You'll just use the handle and you might stagger stance your hands in that handle. Ribs are going to drop, abs are going to pull in, elbows are going to tuck and frame the crown. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Beautiful. Make sure your elbows are not here, but rather frame the crown. Beautiful. So if you're doing single arm, I'll call it out halfway and you could switch sides. Good. In 7, if you're doing single arm, if you're doing double, I want you to take that top hand down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So switch grips. So now your dominant hand or the other hand is on top. And that'll be a bit more of that dominant effort here. Go ahead. Make sure your gaze is forward. Looking great. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Release. Whew. Fantastic. All right. Looking great. All right, team. We are going to take it down to the floor. So we are going to use our band. We are going to wrap it around. For the first one, we're going to bring it to between our ankle and our knee and our shin area. So go ahead, bring yourself down to the floor. So I'm going to go ahead, take my loop band here. So I always think of the first round as our learning phase. We're kind of getting the feeling of what we're doing, and then we'll know what we got going on for the next round. So whatever modifications we need to make, we'll make it on that second round. Then we got that third round to finish up with, okay? All right, so lying down on the floor, I've got my band around my shin. Remember, all of this can be done without bands if you want to do this strictly body weight. Now, if this doesn't feel good, set your feet down. If you feel like it's too much pressure on the hip flexors, keep the feet down. If it feels okay, knees to your hips, nicely aligned. Hands are behind the head, interlace the fingers, lift the head, neutral spine. Don't let that low back flatten. 3, 2, 1, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now we're gonna take it into a little bit of a cocoon, about halfway mark. Take it if you want to, leave it if you need to, okay? No problem. Breathe in, breathe out. Remember, this is not neck, so pull in through that core. Good. In 5 seconds, we're going to start bringing into cocoon. So we're going to draw the knees towards the forehead and then back to base. 3, 2, 1. Pull it in, back through base. So I've got that band right around the shins as a little added pressure. You can take this cocoon with that reverse crunch, pull up through the abs to lift the sacrum slightly towards center. That's it. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your feet down. Fantastic. Awesome. All right. We're going to go ahead and set our hands down, and we're going to do an open and close here. Open, close, lower, open, close, lower, open, close, lower. Again, we can do this with our band or without. Hands are going to come underneath the sacrum. If you want a little lift in the pelvic area, more just to make sure that you're not arching through the low back. If you don't feel like you need it, then don't take it. It's not necessary. It's just an alternative option. All right, legs are going to extend. We're going to open, close, and then lower. Open, close, and then lower. Open, close, and then lower. Last one. Open, close, and then lift. Open, close, and then lift. Open, close, and then lift. Open, close, and then lower. Working those low abdominals. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed and chilled out. Try not to strain through the upper body. Lift. Back to your center. Lift. And lift. So we're doing about 3 on the lower, 3 on the lift. We're off on our tempo. Don't stress. Just find your own way. Beautiful. Now it's really key here that you don't go too far down where you start to feel that pelvis tilting. I want you nice and secure through that low abdominal area. Keep your abs pulled in. Last round. Beautiful. Good. In 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Fantastic. Excellent job. Well done. All right. Now, if you have your band between your knees and your ankles, go ahead and lift it up. I don't want you to bring it above the knees. We're going to go into some bicycles. So we're going to be pulling in the knee in towards the heart as we rotate the upper body to meet the thigh, and then switch legs. Hands are going to come up behind the head. You can keep the feet down on the floor if that feels better. You can lift the legs. 3, 2, 1. Lengthen, rotate, rotate. So knee pulls in as you rotate towards that thigh. You've got the added resistance challenge of the band. Nice job. Stay tall through, or stay wide through the chest here. Less about the elbows moving, more about that rotation. Remember, take the legs up if you want, leave it if you don't. Especially if you feel like you're really working through the back here to create these rotations. No stress. 10. Come on, you got it. Fantastic. Come on, come on. 5, 4, 3. You're doing great. 2, and 1. Excellent job. Rest your feet. Fantastic. Woo! All right, team. Well done. All right, we're going to take it onto our tummy. Take a moment. So, making our way down to our tummy. I'm going to start off with about 30 seconds of extension. I always like to add some extension into our work. I'm keeping the band on, then we're going to go and finish up with a plank. So arms can be out into a goalpost shape. Feet can be wider than hip distance apart. So gaze is down to the floor. I don't want you straining through the neck. I want you to take those shoulders and roll them all the way back and down. Elbows are maybe below the shoulders. Palms are flat. pressing to the floor. Abs are going to turn on, glutes are going to turn on. We're going to inhale, press into the hands, lift up. But I also want you to focus on using the back of the body here. Then come back down. Keep those shoulders from rounding forward. Here we go. Lift, breathe in, exhale, lower down. Beautiful. Breathe in. Remember, the core is not just the front of the body. It's the back of the body too. We want to make sure our spine is nice and strong. Beautiful. Stay here for another 12 seconds. Breathe in deeply. Lift that heart space. Shine through the chest. Good. 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Fantastic. Beautiful. Shake it off through the pelvis. All right. Now we can go ahead. So many options for planks here. You can do a kneeling plank. You can do a push-up plank. You can do a forearm plank. You choose what feels best for you. I'm going to do a push-up plank today. Still got that band around my thigh. Just an added little challenge there. Curl the toes under. Press yourself up. Find your plank. Here we go. I want the bum down. I want your gaze down towards the ground. Head is lifted on the spine. Energize through those hands. Back of the shoulder blades pressing down onto the rib cage. Press your heels back, round in through the hands, reach the crown of the head forward so you're lengthening through the spine. Beautiful. 20 in, 25 to go. Come on, breathe in, breathe out. Looking great. Terrific. We got 12 seconds left. Stay with me. We got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Set your knees down. Give yourself a little counter stretch. Child's pose. Nice job, team. We did it. That was round number 1. So let's go ahead and we're going to bang out number 2 and 3. This is your round to play around with your resistance, maybe your tempo, maybe the intensity. It's really up to you and what feels right for you at home right now. So let's go ahead and make our way up to standing. I'm actually going to keep my band right where it is because we got those lateral leg lifts along with our squats coming up. If you have questions, now's the time to ask me, maybe in the chat. Make sure you grab some water. All right. You're doing great, everyone. Well done. Okay, let's get ready. In 5, feet are forward. We're going to come to that squat, lateral leg lift, upper body nice and tall and strong. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down. One leg only. Beautiful. Flex into that foot. Good. Keep tall through the upper body. Energize and root through that landing leg here. So that leg that's rooted in, really plant it down there. Nice. 15 seconds in. Watch those knees. I want you to shift back a little bit more into your hips like you're sitting on a chair. Try to keep those knees behind the toes. Turn your feet so that they're facing the camera, nice and straight here. 15 seconds, looking great. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Stay tall through the body. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Fantastic. Awesome. Beautiful. All right, take 10 seconds. So feet, when you do squats, try to make sure they're nice and straight if they can be, maybe a little wider than hip distance apart, depends on what feels better for your body. When we shift back into that chair, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, down, lift, lateral lift on the other side. Flex into that foot. It's gonna fire up the back of the leg here. That's it. Beautiful. Good. Such a functional movement, right? We do this countless times a day, sitting in chairs, bending down to pick things up. Squats are actually pretty fundamental to get those glutes, quads, and hamstrings nice and strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Nice job. Well done. Fantastic. All right, we can go ahead and we can take that band off, take a little break from it. We're going to go right into our alternating bicep hammer curls. You can take your band with the handles, or you're open-ended. Set one foot underneath, just some stagger stance here. Create a nice foundation. If you want some more resistance, You can always set both feet into the band. That's going to add a little bit more tension if you want it. All right, 3, 2, 1, alternating bicep curls. Here we go. Now, if you want a little more, don't alternate them. Just go ahead and do both at the same time. That's always an option to add a little more resistance, a little more challenge to it. This just gives your arm that's not working a little break. So if you don't feel like you need it, don't take it. That's up to you. 20 seconds, you got it. Tall through the spine. Beautiful. 15. Looking great. Good. 12. 10. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent job. Well done. All right. So we're going to go into our sumo squats with our steering wheels as we kind of move through our sumos. When we land into our sumos, we want to externally rotate the feet. So imagine your toes are at the corners of your mat, your heels are drawn in. When you lift up, I want you to imagine your inner thighs are coming towards center like two magnets. So you get those inner thigh muscles really fired up. Arms are shoulder height, little pressure into the band. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Beautiful. Don't snap in through the knees. Think about more lengthening the body, tall through the spine. Stay tall here. Don't let your front body rotate forward or lean forward. Stay tall. Tailbone down to the ground. Inner thigh squeezes towards center. You're looking amazing. Come on, you got this. Beautiful. That's it. 20 seconds. Looking good. Nice energy through the outer edges of the arms. Shoulders are working. Keep smiling. Good. 10, 9. Beautiful. Come on. We got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Nice job. Beautiful. All right. We're going to do into those lateral, alternating diagonal step press outs, pull aparts. Start with the arms out. Make sure you get to choose your resistance. You need a little more this round. Go ahead and give it. All right, here we go. Alternate sides. Beautiful. Now again, I can't stress it enough. You need to modify the resistance because you're dealing with some shoulder. Maybe you slept funny last night. Modify it, right? I think you're your best trainer. You know your body better than anyone else. So either you need to make it a little bit tighter, you maybe need to make it a little looser, maybe you need to not go up so high. Just listen to that. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Fantastic. Well done. All right. So now we're going to take a little pull apart with a little lunge combination here. Going to bring those arms out a little bit as we come into our alternating lunges. Again, you choose where you want to go with this. Maybe you want to just do body weight for your lunges. It's up to you. All right, start at the top of your mat. 3, shoulders back, nice and tall. 2, 1, here we go. Now I'm dipping my back knee down. I'm not touching the floor. I might be hovering. I'm also being careful to keep my shoulders down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. That's it, team. Come on, we got this. 15. Now maybe after those diagonals, this is starting to feel like a little fire brewing inside. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Whew. So you could take them or leave them. Well done. Hey, we're already at the tricep portion of our class. Like, we are flying through this. Okay. So again, if you're using a handled band at home, I'll call it out if you want to do a single arm. You can always stagger your hands so that one's on top of the other. And then if you need to, halfway we'll switch so that there's a dominant side doing some of the work, okay? Follow the foot on the band. Here we go. Let me actually show you from a lateral view. So when you're here, you're tall through the spine. How do I do that the other side? That makes more sense. So you'll be careful to keep your back from arching. I want you to be neutral. Abs are drawn in, ribs are dropped. 3, 2, 1, frame the crown. Beautiful. Keep your gaze forward. And this is just some work that we're just trying. Sometimes we might find it hard to keep the gaze kind of lifted. We might have to tuck our head out. Try as much as you can to keep your spine, your cervical spine stacked on top of the rest of the body. All right, go ahead and switch your top hand down and continue with those tricep overhead extensions. We've got 15 seconds. Just giving each side a little bit opportunity here to lead. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Woo! Nice job, everyone. Fantastic. Excellent. All right, let's grab a little water before we move down to the floor for our crunch combo, our open close, our extension, and then our plank. Oh, and our bicycles, sorry. All right, however you can, bring it down to the floor. So if the loop band that you have at home is too loose, let's say it's not resistance enough and you want to add a little tension, you can always loop through this band. It's going to add a little bit more resistance. So choose that, whatever you want at home. Whew. All right. I always find these classes are like a slow pot of water on the stove. You start to feel that bubbling of the heat and then it starts to boil. All right, let's come down to the floor. Maybe you bring your legs up. Now, maybe if you're not doing the crunch combination, or if your feet are down and you want to do the crunch combination, you absolutely can. Just bring the knees in towards the forehead halfway through. All right, start here if you want to. Knees to hip, low back not flat to the ground. Pull your abs in. Inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, start with your crunches first. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Keep those shoulders wide. Chest open. Breathe out. Pull the abs in. Nice and steady here. Good. We got about 7 seconds left. We're going to start that little combo in 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it if you want to. Here we go. Little reverse crunch. Beautiful. Use those abs to lift. Now, if you're taking care of your back today, I'm hoping you're not doing this. You're just going to stay with those crunches. Make sure you tune into that. Beautiful. Good. Keep going for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Set your feet down. Fantastic. Well done. All right. We're going to go ahead and set our hands to the side or set them underneath your sacrum so you lift your low back a little bit, again, just to prevent it from tilting. Legs are up to the sky. Energize through the legs. Open and closes. Here we go. Open, close, lower. Open, close, lower. Open, close, and lower. Try to keep those legs nice and long. Open, close, lift. So about 3 down, 3 up. Keep those legs nice and fired up here. Relax to the shoulders. Beautiful. Nice job. Proud of you. Keep going. Good. Nice job. You've got this. Almost there. Good. Stay with me for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes. Well done. Relax. Woo. Beautiful. So we're going to take that band and set it above the knee. Make sure you don't touch the knee with the band or not rest the band on your knee. I don't mean touch it, but just, again, we don't want any force on joints here. We're going to go into our bicycle. I'm going to actually, I failed to offer you an option that I didn't actually demonstrate. So for the first option, if you want to, you can keep the feet down and just lift the knee towards the chest. That's always an option. If you want to lift the legs up, that's an option too. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now I want to start off with a nice gentle tempo. For the last 15 seconds, we're going to pick it up just a little. Add a little more intensity with a little bit more speed. If you want to take it, take it. If you don't, leave it. Good. Get ready in 7. We're going to pick up that tempo with a bit more of a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. You got it. Good. Come on. 12, 10. Stay with me. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Fantastic. Woo! All right. Terrific. All right, so we're going to take it onto our tummy. So keep the band where it is. Roll on. We're going to get our extension in. So as we did the first extension, we kept our arms in cactus shape. If you're comfortable with extension and it feels okay in your body, you don't feel like you need a little bit of that extra support from the hands, feel free to rest your hands at the side and go into just an upper body extension here. That's always an alternative option. I'll keep my hands out to cactus arms today. Gaze down, shoulders back, abs pull in, glutes turn on. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, inhale, lift. But I want you to focus here less on using the hands to lift. Try to find that extension by using all the muscles along the spine here. So a little less pressure, a little more work in the back of the body here. And you'll notice my head is really not changing its position. It's kind of stuck in space. As I'm lifting, I'm keeping my head exactly where it's at. So there's no arching, there's no tilting. Everything stays in its shape. Good job. Stay with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Shoulders back. Don't lose that. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, come back through center. Press your hands into the floor. Come back into a counter stretch, maybe a child's pose. All right, so for this last plank, you have the option. I'm going to add a little option to it. If you're doing a forearm plank, make sure you've got genie arms so that you start here and establish that shoulder to elbow placement. If you're doing a push-up plank, a kneeling push-up plank, you're here. You could be down here as well if that feels fine. Now, if you're doing a forearm plank, legs extended, we're going to add a little step out. If you want to take it, you can. If you want to leave it, you can. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Step out to the side. Get a little extra glute work in there. Beautiful. Lift your head. I want it on top of the spine. Press those hands into the floor. Set those shoulder blades right up against the back of the rib cage here. Come on, you got it. Nice job. Breathe. My rule of thumb is when I'm doing planks, I repeat to myself, breathe in silently. And as I breathe out, I repeat, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Good. Stay with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You got it. 2, and 1. Beautiful, team. Well done. Press back. Take a break. All right, everyone. We got one more round. Let's bang it out. Let's get it done. Let's move on with our day. Here we go. Let's get ourselves up. However you do, take it your time. No rushing. We'll keep that band on because we got those lateral leg lifts. Last one for today. I always say that and I always get reminded that this might not be your last workout for the day or your last squat for the day. All right. This is where magic happens, guys, right? This is where at the end, we got that last set we got going on. Our brain might be saying, all right, I'm kind of done, but this is where we got to push through. Okay, so remind yourself you got this. We're almost at the finish line. All right, here we go. Feet forward, squat down into your squat. 3, 2, 1, down. Lift, come on. Flex into that foot. I want your body to land tall. Don't tilt. Stay tall. Get those glute medium, medius, and minimus really fired up here. Beautiful. 15 in. You got it. Looking great. That's it. That's the one. Nice job. Good. Beautiful. 15 seconds. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7. You got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake it. Well done. Beautiful. Let's get going in 10 seconds. Excellent. 5, 4, other side. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down. Lift. Remember, you can pick up that tempo. You got it. Nice job. Looking great. Energize through those glutes and those quads. I don't know why I think it's because I'm a yoga instructor. My hands always go to my heart when I do these. It just feels really centering. So you can always place your hands elsewhere. It's just where I go. Nice job. 20 seconds. Come on. We got this. 15. Flex into that heel. Imagine your inner thighs squeezing together. Coming down back to base. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Shake it off. Nice job. All right, let's release that band. Well done. You got it. Excellent. A little drop the mic moment. Let that band just kind of go down to the floor. All right, I'm going to take this last round for our bicep hammer curls. I'm going to bring both feet, add a little more resistance here. Make sure you're holding your band like a coffee cup. If you are using the open-ended bands, if you got straps with handles, make sure your wrists are neutral when you're doing those bicep curls. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Alternate. Again, if you're in your last round here and you want to add a little more intensity, I'm going to do that actually for the last 22 seconds or so. Just both arms up, square off those shoulders. Good. All right, if you want to join me for the last half of this segment, come with me. Both arms lift and lower. That's it. Nice job. Good. I take it slow and steady, making sure you're using those muscles nice and in a controlled manner. 10 seconds to go. 7. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Good job. Excellent. All right, sumo squats with those steering wheels. So maybe on this round, maybe we'll create a little option to open a little more as we're rotating. If you want to take that, that could be your added little challenge to bring a little bit more effort into this one. Arms out, shoulders back, abs pull in. Here we go. Pull. But keeping that tension, still tensioned, you're just adding a little bit more to this. Good. Tailbone down, abs in. That's it. Nice. Beautiful. Good. 15 in. Good. So I've doubled up my band. So I got a lot of resistance in this. This is quite a challenge. You got it. 20 seconds. Come on. Come on. Maybe we pick up that tempo for the last 15. Come on. Bring it down. Bring it up. Good. Beautiful. 15. Woo. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Rest. Shake that off. All right. So we got our last diagonal pull apart. Soften to the side like you're karate chopping through the arms into the air. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So remember, opposition here. Bottom arm is pushing back. Top arm is pushing back. Still keeping that neutral spine. Everything's nice and tall. Drop the shoulders. Don't tension through the jaw. Beautiful. Right across the chest here. It's kind of like a different version of pulling of the sword, which we did a couple of weeks ago. Beautiful. Almost there. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Fantastic. Well done. All right, we've got 2 more efforts in our standing position, then we're coming down to the floor to finish up with our core. We have got those alternating tricep extensions, we do have that, and we have our alternating lunges with the pull aparts. Go ahead and grab your band, shoulder height like a zombie. Take it if you want to, leave it if you need to give your arms a rest. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm gonna take this last one with a little bit more oomph. A little more oomph. Good, a little more tempo. 10 in, 35 to go. You can do anything for 35 seconds. Ground into those feet. Now, again, you don't have to create that tempo. Go at your own pace. That's it. Beautiful. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Beautiful. Shake those arms out. I'll apologize in advance because you might feel this tomorrow when you're grabbing something from a cupboard. Your shoulder might be like, hey, I feel you today. All right, last one standing. Coming down to the floor. Tricep overhead extension. Let's finish this up. Ball the foot down the floor. Roll it back. Stack one hand on top of the other. If you've got an open-ended band, if you're using a strap with a handle, you know what to do. 3, 2, 1, let's go, team. Good. Frame that crown. Pull those abs in. Drop the shoulder. We're not trying to reach up towards the ears here. I want to keep those shoulders right where they are. The only thing actually moving is the hinging point is the elbow, and that forearm is pressing up. Switch sides. Maybe take that top arm, hand down. Bottom arm stays where it is. Good. Stay with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Fantastic. Excellent. Shake that off. Well done. Beautiful. All right, we did it. We did it. We only have core left and then we're done for the day. So let's go ahead and get ourselves ready. Take that band, bring it down towards the shin area. Good. So on this round, if you want a little more, you're free to go ahead and go right into those cocoon combination efforts. So if you feel like you just need that little extra, go right into that effort. That'll take it up a notch. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and just do the regular crunches for that first little bit, and then I'll switch it up again. Feet can be down, knees can be at 90 degrees. Neutral spine, hands behind the head. Open up through the chest in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Exhale, lift. Again, if you want to do that cocoon, you start pulling those knees in. Use those low abs. Now, it could be tempting to use the back on those. This is not for the back. You have to pull into the low abs to lift that sacrum off the ground. It doesn't have to be lifted high, just kind of creating that reverse crunch. All right, let's get ready in 3, 2, 1. Pull in the knees, back through base. Beautiful. You got it. Beautiful. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Set your feet down. Excellent. Beautiful. All right, our open and closes. Legs come up. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Open, close, lower. Open, close, lower. Now let's say, I actually should have said this earlier. If lifting your legs up, go ahead and lift in a fully extended way just doesn't feel great. You're always welcome, obviously, to bend your knees. I think it kind of naturally, if your hamstrings are a little tighter or just the lifting of the legs feels like it's a bit too much, modify, make it work for you. Beautiful. We're 30 seconds in, 15 to go. Beautiful. Lift and lower. Bring it out, bring it in, lift. Bring it out, bring it in, lift. Good. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Nice job. Great. Beautiful. All right, we're going to swim that band above the knee to get ready and to go into our last bicycle for the day. So maybe Knees are bent. Maybe you bring your legs up to 90 degrees. Hands rest behind the head. Chest is open. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Halfway through, I'm going to pick up the tempo. So if your feet are down and you're creating these rotations with the legs kind of resting back down to the floor, you still have the option to add a little bit more tempo when we get there, okay? Just take it however you want. Great, we got 8 seconds left. We're gonna switch up that tempo, turn it up a dial. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Good, don't let that form lose you. I don't want you rocking like a boat here. Keep that sacrum down, just the legs, upper body rotates, keep going. That's it, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, fantastic. All right, let's roll it down. We got less than 90 seconds left, okay? We're almost at the end here. So, legs come down on your tummy. We're gonna find that extension for about 30 seconds. Remember, there's no compression in the abs in the low back here. I want you to make sure your abs are pulled in. Don't try to create an extension that's so lifted that it feels uncomfortable. This should feel fluid here. Elbows down below the shoulders, shoulders pull back, gaze down to the floor. Abs on, glutes on. 3, 2, 1, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. All the while, I'm keeping my shoulder blades kind of drawn down and centered. Lifting through the heart, pulling through the belly. Pubic bone down to the floor. Holding that shape with the crown of the head, not bobbing up, not bobbing down. Nice job. Good, let's do 3 more. I almost imagine that I'm slithering forward and lifting up through my sternum just a little bit longer. Good, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Fantastic, shake out the sacrum, move that hip, loosen up the low back. Beautiful, everyone, you got it. We got 45 seconds left, and then we're done for this portion of our day. So whatever version you want, push up forearm. If you want to take the step outs with me, you can. If you don't want to, that's cool. All right, hands underneath elbows and shoulders. Press and spread out the hands, curl the toes, or find your forearm plank. 3, 2, 1, you got it. Last 45. Step it out if you want to. If you're unsure, if you're questioning whether you can, you know the answer, right? You know I'm going to tell you you can. So remember, you can do anything. Come on, let's do this. Beautiful. 20 in. Come on. Nice and strong. Crown forward, heels back. Feel that sense of foundation beneath you. You're there. Oops. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whoo, set your knees down, press back onto your heels. We did it, team. Well done. I'm so proud of you. Take a breath here. All right, let's take a little moment here. Bring your knees wide, big toes together. If you need to take the band off, go ahead and do that. Press back into child's pose. If your arms don't feel comfortable being extended, bring your elbows in, rest your forehead down onto the top of your hands. Relax your shoulders, take a breather here, feel that low back, lengthening, the hips opening. Good. Now perhaps you stay here, perhaps you extend the arms out. Walk our hands towards the left side of the mat, taking that right hand maybe a half an inch forward so that you can open up the side of the ribs, press down through that right hip. Stay nice and settled here with the hips here. Try not to move them is what I'm trying to say. Open up the side of the ribs and the shoulder. Breathe into that space. Beautiful. Walk your hands back through center, over to the other side. Left hand maybe reaches a half an inch forward of the right. Feel that opening through the shoulder, the ribs, the QL getting a little lateral bend here. Beautiful. Breathe into that space. Good. Walk your hands through center. Let's go ahead and transition to all fours. Let's take a few cat-cows just to mobilize through the spine. Inhale, we'll start to tilt the pelvis forward, roll the shoulder blades back, open and shine through the heart. Exhale, pull the belly in, round through the spine, gaze down towards the knees. Press the hands into the floor. Inhale, open up your heart. Exhale, pull the belly in, tuck the tail, engage to the inner thighs. Good. Think of this as your dessert now from all the work we just did. Be proud of what you did today. Beautiful. Let's take one more cat-cow. I still have my band on, so I'll take it off when I come up to standing. Beautiful. Bring yourself back to tabletop, so neutral spine. Go ahead and curl the toes under. You can transition through a downward dog, walk the hands towards the feet, or you can just make your way up to standing. Take your time, don't rush. Good. Nice job. I'll take my band off as I get to standing. Good. All right. We're at the standing. Let's go ahead and do a quad stretch. Anchor into that left foot. Roll that right foot into your right hand. Knees track with each other. If you want to take the left arm up to give a little extra side stretch on the left side of the body, please do. I want you to energize through the knee. Really root into that opposite or landing leg. Beautiful. Go ahead and set that right foot down, both feet parallel, facing forward. We're going to lift up through the arms. Now from here, I want you to kick your hips back, lean forward, long back, rest that left hand onto the left thigh. Keep your head stacked up, shoulders pull back. You're gonna find that nice little hamstring stretch. You also even feel maybe a little bit of lengthening through the spine can feel really good here on the back. You can always come down further. The deeper you go, the more you're gonna feel that in the hamstring. But again, come to this with a lot of caution. Don't force it because it can be really uncomfortable. Bend into that left knee, bring that right foot forward. Forward fold, round and through the spine, pull up all the way to standing. Shoulders roll back. Nice job. Left foot, left hand. Anchor into that right foot. Play around with reaching that right arm nice and tall. Abs drawn in. Relax the shoulder. Beautiful. Settle that left foot down. Come down, pyramid pose. Both feet parallel. Inhale, reach the arms tall. Kick the hips back, lean in, long back, rest the hands on the hips, gaze is down, head pulls up on the spine. Feel that right away through the hamstrings here. Try not to lock into the knee, find a little softness there. Beautiful, bend into that right knee, take that left foot forward, round in through the spine, come all the way to standing. Beautiful. Reach the arms up overhead, take the left hand down, reach the right arm over to the left. Lateral bend. Beautiful. Inhale through center, right arm rests down, left arm lifts. Lateral bend, other side. Beautiful. Inhale through center, roll the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, reach them to the side, maybe rest them at your thighs or interlace the fingers, shoulders pull back, open up the heart space, belly pulls in. Nice job. Release the hands, swim them forward, interlace the fingers, press the palms away, drop the chin, relax the back of the neck. Nice job. Lift the chin, release the arms. Let's take our big inhale and exhale to close this off for today. When you're ready, bend into the knees, sweep the arms all the way up. Biggest breath you've taken today. Sweep the arms all the way to the top. Press the palms together. Exhale, meet at your heart center. And give yourself a round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for showing up today. Remember, it's 99.9% of the challenge is just getting here, and you did. Well done, everyone. Thank you from my heart to yours. Have a great day. See you soon, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Bye, Jane. Bye, Pam. Bye, Jen. See you soon.